Okay guys, here we are again. We're demonstrating to you this gear that I have. I've just recently obtained an orange pedal baby. Okay, pedal baby 100, and I'm just gonna wing it today. I'm just gonna show you my impressions of it. I've already played it a few times, but I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you my thoughts on it, so that I'll just play through it, so that you get a rough idea of what I think of it. So I pretty much turned it on. The gear that I'm using is going to be my custom 22, and this one is just going through my Shure GLXD wireless system, and you can see that on the top of the amp. That's the only thing I'm using right now. And that one goes through that one is powered by this Box King pedal, high capacity 12,800 milliamp hour portable battery, portable power supply. It does alright, it does the job for me. Now this volume is just at about, what's this, 1, 2, 3. It's just pretty much on the first notch. That's all I have it for now. I'm gonna use the microphones that are on the cabinet. Now the orange is connected to the this Black Star combo cabinet. It's the HT5R case, and it has the vintage 30 in it, and it's got the 8 ohm on it, so that the orange pedal baby would deliver 100 watts of power to it. It's mic'd by the Glen Freaker style metal miking with the two mics mixed together to give it a slightly fuller sound than if I didn't have those two mics. So that's pretty much how it sounds. It sounds really, really flat. That's on the bridge pickup. Has a bit of slight breakup to it. I suppose that would be because of the humbuckers. The 5815, the standard 5815s. That's a PRS pickup. Okay, so because this is a pedal platform type of amp, I'm going to test out different types of pedals with this. Starting with I don't know how this is going to work, because there is a preamp in it, a Class A preamp and a Class AB power amp. But because there's a preamp in it, it's supposed to sound good with your normal pedals, the analog pedals, stomp boxes, and all the likes. But you will EQ this slightly differently to a normal amp when you plug into a normal amp, because of it's I guess you could say it might be similar to when you're plugging it into the FX loop of an amp. I'll grab one of my other pedals. Okay, so for example with this is the BB Plus, and I suppose this has a preamp in it. It's based off of the BB preamp. So go ahead and plug this in. Okay, so that's the BB Plus. Now most of the dials are in 0. So let's go ahead and adjust them, maybe one by one. Start with the... I pretty much just will adjust this to how I used to use this pedal. I think that's how I used to use this pedal. It's mid-heavy, and I need to put some more treble in it. Let's see how it's. Let's try to get it to unity gain. Okay, that sounds like roughly unity gain to my ears. I think I need a spare camera so that you can see the guitar. Let's try another pedal. Let's try something like the Joyo Husky Drive. I believe that is modeled after a OCD. So the BB Plus was plugged into the 18 volt tap from the Box King power supply, because this pedal takes 18 volts and it sounds a bit better on 18 volts. has more headroom. It just sounds bigger. So I used to use that. Let's put this away. Okay, now Husky Drive. I chose this one. I don't necessarily dig the tone of this type of pedals because it's not a tight sounding pedal, distortion wise, and also when you're palm muting. But I chose this one because this one I believe doesn't have any preamps on it. It's just an analog stomp box. So this is how it sounds. So I'll give you the sound again of the amp. Kick that in. We'll try to get it to unity gain. Okay, good enough. Start with a high. Okay, now that I know what the gain and the tone knob is. Needs more tone or high end. Okay, so it sounds alright with this pedal, without no preamp on the pedal. I guess it does help a bit that the pedal baby has its own preamp. And it's Class A1. I don't really know what that means, but it sounds to me like it's gonna be a good thing. It does require you to put the high end up a little bit on your pedals. That's what I noticed with these pedals, with the pedal baby. Sorry. Tweak the Husky Drive a little bit, so we'll put the gain down. We'll try to do a pseudo clean sound. Okay, I think that should be it. I'll try that. it's still a bit overdriven. I'll roll down the volume knob from, let's say, 10. We'll start from 10. As I roll it down, I'm going to give you some numbers on it. We'll put this gain up again to about halfway. That's about 4.5. Another thing to note too is that normally PRS guitars are somehow wired. The volume knobs are wired with some kind of treble bleed, so you might not get this from other guitars that don't have that feature. You might have to do that yourself manually, but PRS guitars seems to have that. We're back on 10. We'll roll it down to about 3. This is about 3. Move it up, bump it up a little bit, maybe 3.5. Has a bit of body in it. It's bitey and has a nice chimey tone. That's what I like usually. That's why I preferred a rolled back distortion pseudo clean sound rather than a pure clean sound. If I was gonna use a clean tone, it has to have that punchy sound, that pushed clean sound, or a clean sound that sounds like it's that you use a compressor. Speaking of compressors, we'll try a compressor because we've gone through the distortions, overdrives, and we'll try something clean. Do something about that flat sounding pedal baby tone. It's not bad. It's just what I think it's conducive to pedals, but I could use something else to embellish it, if you will. I do have a compressor. It is a Strymon OB1. That's the compressor that I've been using a lot. If there's anything better, I'd like to know. Any good sounding, clean tone, tight sounding, punchy clean tones. Put this one away. Okay, so here we have the Strymon OB1 wired in. The settings on it with the yellow markers is it means it's how I used to use it when I use the normal amps. We'll see how it sounds like with this one. I don't remember if I used the boost. I don't think I used the boost. Alright, we'll check it out. That's the normal clean tone of the Pedal Baby. Pedal Baby's natural tone. Kick it in. Okay, put the volume up a little bit. Okay, perfect. Unity gain. This is the first time I'm trying this with the compressor, and I think it needs a, maybe you could say some kind of EQ on it, because it sounds like. But we'll try the treble booster on the Strymon. On. Compressor is on. That spot is usually my sweet spot for the compression, or yeah, the compression knob. Let's experiment with that compression. Right about there, you feel the compression kicking in. Yeah, I think it sounds decent. I would like to try a real clean pedal though, a clean preamp type of pedal, because in my band we're using more clean sounds now, or at least I'm using some more clean sounds now, like legitimate clean sounds and not some pseudo clean sounds that I like. But This is the orange pedal baby. This is just a short thing that I'm looking to do. The bass on this, I pretty much just have the bass on neutral, which is on 12 o'clock, and also the treble on 12 o'clock. Again, the volume is on just the first notch. I think it's loud enough for bedroom use. Maybe even a little bit too loud if you're in an apartment or you've got flatmates and the walls are thin. It's definitely gonna be heard. I'm gonna say this though. This definitely doesn't have any problems. I can say now confidently that you definitely have no problems of being loud. Like if you're say in a metal band where the drummer is really loud, just don't even think about that. This is gonna be loud. I'll just tell you now, this is gonna be loud, provided you have a good cabinet with some decent sensitivity speakers, or maybe even some high sensitivity ones like I guess you could say Celestion Vintage 30, which is the common one that people use. But really, don't even think about if this is gonna be loud enough for any situation. You know, it's probably even loud enough if you never had a PA system. If your speaker cabinet is solely going to be the PA system for, let's say, an auditory room, it's definitely going to be loud. At least for your immediate vicinity, like your band members, it's going to be loud. Don't even worry about that. All you have to worry now about is the tone, and this is, to me, it's pretty conducive to your pedals. Now I've recently just gotten the Rev G3 pedal. I'll do that for another video. But the Rev G3 pedal, to me, it sounds good with this setup. So far, thank you for watching. I'm going to make some more videos. I'm gonna make a more demonstrative video of the D-Flex. If you've ever heard of the D-Flex, it's like a sound diffuser. It's very good for the guitar cab's directionality. And also soon I've also ordered some bare-faced cabinet. Okay, watch the Rob Chapman's video. It's a good one. Bare-faced audio. I'm ordering one of those. I should be getting it hopefully at the end of this month, maybe even next month in January, in the new year. But I'm running out of battery. Any suggestions that what other pedals I should use with the pedal baby? Let me know. Just tell me. But so far, I'll see you in the next video. And yeah, take care. Keep rocking. See ya.